Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Molly. I love makeup and I'm here with some favorites and fails for you right now. Okay, if you hear huffing and puffing, my dog is playing in the next room, so sorry if that's a thing. All right, let's go ahead and jump into my favorite products of the month. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what order I want to go in. Let's do lips first. I don't usually start off with lips. I don't know. My favorite lip products that I've been using this month are, and I've actually had to like force myself to stop using them so that I could use something different. But this Collab Beauty, it's their matte liquid lipstick or it's a matte addiction liquid lip color, my bad, in the shade Nonstop. It's what I have on my lips today, and it's just a very nice shade for my skin tone. That's it. It's a nice pinky nude, and I like that. On top of that, today I have my iconic London lip gloss that came in this month's boxycharm. It's one of their lip plumping glosses, and it's in the shade Love Struck. I'll do a swatch of this one just to show you guys the pigment or lack of. This reminds me a lot of the Buxom glosses. It's a thicker gloss, but it's not super sticky. It's nice. It has a good longevity, like it's going to last for quite a while. And I really appreciate that, especially when it goes on top of a liquid lipstick, because the idea with a liquid lipstick is you want it to last all day. But for me personally, they're just so uncomfortable that I can't handle it. So I had to top it with a gloss, which these two together aren't going to last all day. That's all. But they're going to be comfortable and they're going to last for quite a while. And I'm happy to reapply. So I do really, really love both of those. Foundation, I have been loving the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. So lately I've been kind of reaching into my collection and trying old favorites. And there's honestly been some that I have tried again and have realized that they're not very good. Now that I have a YouTube channel, like I definitely pay closer attention to how products wear on me. And a lot of the foundations that I have break up on my skin. They don't last all day. They end up looking really, really bad. But this one doesn't. It lasts for a long time, definitely past the 10-hour mark. And I appreciate that because that gets me home from work at least. And I honestly, this lasts longer than that even. So truthfully, I haven't timed it, but I know that it still looks good at the end of a full work day. So I really, really like it. I feel like paired with the right primer and with the right application technique, it looks like skin. You can go way too heavy with this. If you put too much of this on, it looks terrible. But if you put a pump or two on, it looks great. And then blend it out with a damp sponge, perfect. Okay, the next product that I really like is something that I was pairing with the Smashbox foundation, and that is the Touch in Sol Glassy Skin Balm. Good Lord. That came in this month's boxycharm. With my ring light, you're not going to be able to see this, but I've already used up like at least a third of this, which makes me kind of sad because it's only been like 3 weeks since I filmed that unboxing. No. That is crazy. I'm going to go through this so fast. I probably need to woe it up a little bit. What I like about this is, okay, this foundation, I just talked about how much I love it. It lasts all day. It looks great. It's beautiful. That is not the case if you do not prep your skin well. If you're not prepping your skin, this is going to look like a mask on you and you're going to look kind of dead. So, or if you use too much of it. I think I mentioned that. So I really like to prep my skin with this, and I thoroughly enjoy it. It helps my skin look like skin with a more full coverage foundation on top. honest, it ends up just looking like you have a flawless face and it looks like skin, and it's absolutely beautiful. What I've noticed with a lot of like more hydrating primers is once you powder over it, you just look powdered like you would have if you had used nothing at all. But with this, I can powder over it and it's still really beautiful. So I think it's a totally standout product. I really enjoy it. I have every intention of repurchasing it. I have used it without foundation. Also, I've used it just after my moisturizer, and I didn't like it as well like that. And to be fair, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be used, but I wanted to see what it would be like just without anything on top. And I mean, my powder products blended fine, but they ended up being pretty like patchy at the end of the day. So I wouldn't recommend using it like that. Like definitely pair it with a foundation the way that it's intended to be used. But yeah, it's gorgeous. The next favorite that I have is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade Sunlit. I have this on today. What I like about this is it's not super intense. It's nice and it's a nice light bronzer. It blends onto my skin really well. You know, especially this is what I'm looking for this time of year, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because I don't have a tan anymore. It's gone. It's long gone. And this just, if I were to go in with the bronzer that I was using this summer, for example, I would have to be really careful not to use a heavy hand. And I'm not always good about being careful about that. So this is nice because I can just go in and it is never too intense, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it works really well. It's beautiful. It's affordable. You can find it at Ulta or the drugstore. It's great. Okay, next, Ofra highlighter, Rodeo Drive. I have not, do you ever get cravings for products? Like there's something like in your drawer and it's just kind of niggling at you and you're like, oh, I want to use you. That's how I feel about this on a fairly routine basis. Now, this is definitely more of a popping highlight. Like it's really, really bright. It doesn't look bright next to that Set to Stun, but it is. Don't let Set to Stun rob it of its thunder. So yeah, I mean, you see that, that's gorgeous. On the cheeks, it can get a little crazy. So you want to be careful if you're not looking for a blinding highlight to just really diffuse it, but you can easily diffuse these. I love this formula. I actually have another one that I purchased that I've been waiting to try. I'm going to do a like trying new makeup video with it. But dude, this is gorgeous. I was worried that it was going to be too dark for my skin tone, but it's not. It works really, really well. So I would highly recommend one of these. And they have a huge variety of shades too. Like if Rodeo Drive looks too golden for you, try something different. They're great. Okay, I've got a couple of eyeshadow palettes and a hair product, and then I have one fail. Just one lonely little fail. That's a pretty good month. Okay. Another BoxyCharm product. Dude, BoxyCharm is killing it lately. I'm kind of loving them. But this is the Violet Voss Essentials. Is that what you are? Essentials eyeshadow palette. This came, I believe, in the September BoxyCharm. I've used it a few times and it's amazing. It's really, really amazing. It's what I have on my eyes today. Like you can do just a really beautiful, like everyday, super wearable look. And then you can do something more fun with like this green, like what I did in my unboxing video. And honestly, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Persona Identity 2 palette. So do I need both of them? No. Do I want them? Yep. And I have them and I'm okay with that. But these are just, I'll do some little finger swatches because I don't have any wipes and that makes me kind of sad. So I can't really wipe off swatches, but they're so metallic and beautiful. Highly, highly recommend. I've played with all of these colors. I think the only shade that I haven't used on my lids is this orange, but that's because I have to be in a certain kind of mood to want to use an orange eyeshadow. But this is amazing. I don't know how much it costs, but I feel like it was pretty affordable. And Violet Voss's formula is great. I guess I should talk about the formula. Let me see. So the shimmers, as you saw, are metallic, and that is what I want. They perform great on their own, but I also really love wetting my brush. I love applying these with my finger. I feel like either way works really well. The mattes blend really well. They're not too pigmented. It's the same thing I say about mattes that I like. They're pigmented, but not too pigmented, and they blend really well. That's what I want. So yeah, I keep getting messages from family and I'm very distracted, but they're gorgeous. This black is a very, like, I feel like with a lot of black shadows, it's easy to lay the color down and then have it just stick there, and they don't blend out the best. But this one, it blends. I have it on my outer corner today. You can't even really tell. I went in with a super light hand, but it added that little extra oomph of dimension that I wanted. And I love it. I really, really love it. I didn't do a Shop My Stash this past month in October. We were just really busy, and I kind of enjoyed not doing a Shop My Stash because it meant that I could just wear whatever I wanted. So I think that might be why I have so many favorites here. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to talk about is the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. I love this palette. I was using this the most out of anything. It's so pretty. And I'm not super crazy about like these, they're really warm toned, and I'm not always super crazy about that, but I have gotten so many compliments when I wear this palette. People really like it. Not that I'm wearing makeup to please other people, but it always feels good when people are like, your eyeshadow is so pretty today. I can't even begin to explain how much I love this. I don't know where to start. The metallics, sorry, the shimmers. I don't even know that they're called metallics. The shimmers are beautiful. I definitely prefer to use them wet because that gives me more of the metallic finish that I want, but it's not necessary at all. I've done a halo eye with these two shades. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I've put this one all over my lid. I've used amber all over my lid. This one's not my favorite shade. It just isn't the tone that I'm really looking for, but it's beautiful. And so what I like that Urban Decay included more mattes in this Naked palette, because in the original it was like 3 mattes. There was one like bone colored matte, and I think that was a satin, so I think there were only 2 mattes. There was a very light transition shade, and then there was a slightly darker transition shade, but there was no like dark matte. Whereas here you've got this beautiful, beautiful brown that you can use as a liner. You can use it to darken up the outer corner. You can use it to define the lower lash line. It's beautiful. And look at that swatch. Look at that pigment, that payoff. It's great. They aren't patchy. You can get a gorgeous diffused look with these mattes, and that is what I'm always looking for. So this was a huge hit. I thought about putting it away for this coming month and not including it in my like monthly makeup basket. It's not really a basket, but whatever. Bag. I don't want to though. I want to keep using it because I love it so much. So that is a huge hit. The next thing, this also came in a boxycharm. It's the IGK Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. I've been using this after I wash my hair, so a few times a week. I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it every other or every 3 days, just depending on like how crazy it's getting or if I want to wear it up. But it's beautiful. I don't know. So it says that it's a leave-in conditioning balm that won't weigh hair down. Absolutely. It doesn't weigh my hair down at all. It just keeps my hair. I feel like I'm noticing a difference in how healthy my hair is. Now, I don't know if it's this that's doing this, but I think it's helping with breakage. I've been getting a lot of comments lately about how long my hair is getting, and I think that it is getting longer because it's not breaking like it used to. So I really, really like this. Plus it smells amazing. Oh, I don't know what it smells like, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, now let's move on to the fail. I filmed a trying new makeup video and I tried this e.l.f. highlighter. This is their, I don't even know. It's not on the packaging. I don't know what it is, but it is a highlighter from e.l.f. I don't like this. I tried applying this with my typical highlighting brush, which is like a fluffier brush, and it's like a tapered highlighting brush. That's what it is. And in the video, that's the brush that I was using, and I could barely get it to show up on my skin. I mean, I was like swirling it in here and like reapplying, and it just wasn't going anywhere. In the comment section on that video, somebody made the point that I should really try this with a denser brush. So I did do that. It's like a larger eyeshadow brush that's super dense. It came in a boxycharm. I don't know what it's called, and I didn't bring it up here with me, but I did try that, and that did work to get more color onto my face. Not color, product. Sorry, I'm all over the place. The sun is going down and I'm trying to get my video done. But, so it definitely helped the product out by using a more dense brush. But what I noticed at that point was that it was just accentuating all of the texture of my skin, and I'm not really into that. So I have better highlighters. I have highlighters that I don't like, the Ofra one, where I don't really have to work at it. It just works. Or the Essence Pure Nude one. Those are probably my two favorite highlights at the moment. Aside from the Balm Mary Luminizer. I love that and I've lost it. I don't know where it is and it makes me really sad. So if I have products that work really well in a category, I'm less inclined to want to use something that I have to work so hard at. Okay. So that was everything. I got through it, you guys. That's incredible. So if you made it this far, you are a rock star and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. October was crazy. Things are looking up. Things are going better. And I am going to have the time to actually film again. So yeah. Look forward to some more content from me. All right. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. All right. Take care.